am. Today I would like to do the Holly Jolly Christmas tag. May Mommy 2011 posted it today, or I guess it was for yesterday, for Vlogmas number 7. And I thought it sounded really interesting. I didn't have an idea of what I was going to do. So, for Vlogmas day, I'm going to do this tag. The first question, and I will post the questions below, so if you would like to do it, you can do it too. The first question was, your favorite Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movie would have to be It's a Wonderful Life. I love that movie. I guess the second, or a close second, would be maybe Rudolph. And then, of course, Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. That is a good one, too. Number 2, are you on the naughty or nice list? And I'm hoping I'm on the nice list. I don't think I've done anything naughty. Number 3, show us an embarrassing Christmas card photo. I don't really have an embarrassing Christmas card photo. I will just plug in a picture that we did a few years ago. I think it was, 2 Christmases ago, I believe. So number 4 is, have you ever had a white Christmas? Well, growing up, I never did. I cannot remember ever having a white Christmas, especially in Texas. You just don't normally get it in the area where I lived. But I cannot remember. I know last year we had a blizzard right around Christmas time, and I can't remember. I don't remember it, if it was on Christmas or just a few days after. Where do you usually spend your Christmas? Usually, well, growing up, my parents, usually my brothers and sisters, would come to our house, or we would go to Dallas where they lived and spend Christmas there. So it was usually just with my siblings. Now that I've gotten older and I'm married, we go and spend, like this year, we're going to spend Christmas Day with my family, which are my siblings and my nieces and nephews and stuff. And then my husband's family is going to do their Christmas celebration on New Year's. So then his mom and dad and his brothers and maybe his sister and his nieces and nephews will be there. And number 6, play or sing your favorite Christmas song. I cannot sing, but I love, the rocking around the Christmas tree. It always reminds me of the movie Home Alone, where the part where he has all the little mannequins and makes it, or whatever, the paper things, so it looks like there's people there. I love that song. And number 7, do you open presents on Christmas Eve? Now this is it's kind of a weird question, or kind of a weird answer I'm going to give you, I guess. Growing up, I remember always getting to open presents on Christmas Eve, which is weird because Santa Claus, isn't supposed to be coming until Christmas Eve. But, and I was made, I had to believe in Santa Claus. Even when I didn't, my dad was like, if you don't believe in Santa Claus, you don't get presents. So, it was weird. I do remember when I was really little, a bigger gift, like a bike, or there would be something bigger setting out that Santa Claus brought. But with our children, they open their presents on Christmas morning. So, yeah. Number 9, what holiday tradition are you looking forward to the most this year? That would be just watching my kids open their presents. We have not got to go Christmas shopping yet. We're having trouble, we were going to go today, but we don't have a babysitter, and all of our family lives too far away, so I'm hoping sometime this week, because we have not bought a single thing. Well, we did buy one big gift, but nothing else. And I'm looking forward to seeing my family, especially my brother, because I haven't seen him since my mom's funeral, which has been over a year now. So, anyways, number 10 is your Christmas tree real or fake? And my Christmas tree is fake. I've never had a real Christmas tree ever, not even growing up. Number 11, hands down, what's your favorite all-time favorite holiday food and sweet treat? My favorite food is dressing. Growing up, my dad always made turkey or a hen, and he would make cornbread dressing, and that would be our meal on Thanksgiving and on Christmas. And my family, even though it doesn't taste exactly like his, I just really love dressing. And like Thanksgiving, we usually are here at our house, and so I always make it. I know I've learned how to make it now. And then also the sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes with marshmallows. But my dressing, I love it with cranberry sauce on it, and I mix it, and I put my turkey in it, so it's like all mixed. My husband looks at me like I'm crazy because he doesn't eat that, but and my favorite sweet treat. Well, I love cherry cheesecake, but I don't know. I don't really have an absolute favorite that I just have to have at Christmas. But I do love like chocolate covered cherries, and they always seem to have a lot of them around Christmas. Number 12, be honest. Do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? And I would say I like giving gifts because I love to see, happiness. Like, especially my kids, I love to see them happy when they get their presents, or I just love seeing people happy. And as for me, if I get a gift, that's good, but if not, I'm okay. Number 13, show us your tackiest Christmas attire. I don't really have any tacky Christmas attire. I am going to input a picture that a few years back, one of my sisters made my mom and them, and my nieces, we all had these little sweatsuits, jogging suits, and they were really kind of cute. I mean, she had made little glittery looking snowflakes, and then on the front it had a big like reindeers and stuff. It's not really tacky, but that's really the only picture I have of myself, I think, in Christmas attire. Number 14, what would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? Well, a few years back, me and my husband actually were able to be at Disneyland or Disney World. I get them confused, whichever one's in Florida. We got to be there during the Christmas season, and the only reason we went was we were going on a 7-day cruise, and it was in December. And so we traveled to Orlando because my cousin has a timeshare there, and we stayed there. And then the next day, we decided it was just adults because we got a babysitter for our kids. My daughter turned 5 months old actually while we were on the cruise, and then my son was 4, and I hadn't even had my last one. But we decided to go to Disneyland or whatever while we were there because me and my husband had never been, and I really enjoyed it. Like, we paid extra to stay late, and they had like hot chocolate stations and cookies, and they had a big parade at the end of the night, and which I think they always have a parade and fireworks show, but it was like a lot bigger, I guess, because of the Christmas season, and it was really fun. And I really would love to take my kids back one year to do that, to go spend the Christmas season like at Disneyland. Number 15, does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? And I guess I like the dressing, like I told you, and I've kind of figured out the recipe. My dad always made it, and he just did it from his head, but my sister-in-law, she watched and helped him a lot. When he passed away, I was 22, and I wasn't really into cooking back then, so I really didn't watch, but she taught me, I guess, how my dad makes it, and now I make it that way. So, number 16, are you a pro present wrapper, or do you fail miserably? I would say I'm a pro present wrapper. 17, your most memorable holiday moment. Well, I was trying to think of one particular time, but probably some of my best memories is as a child. My dad always used to make little fruit bags. He would put like apples and oranges and stuff, apples, oranges, bananas, and then he would put different kind of nuts like pecans and walnuts, and I think he even threw a little bit of candy in the bag, but he would wrap them all up in the little plastic bags like you get at the supermarket to put your fruits in. He'd put them in there, and he'd have each of us a little bag, which my nieces and nephews are like my age because my siblings are all older. So he would always have those for all of us. And then my dad was older and everything, and so he had false teeth, but he never wore them. But a lot of the times he would put those false teeth in and chase us around because he looked scary. We weren't used to him having them. And those are some of my like best memories are of when I was little, getting those fruit bags and my dad, running around after us. And that is probably one of my fondest memories. Number 18, what made you realize the truth about Santa? And I cannot think of a particular thing. I know that my nieces, my sisters, like, I don't believe their kids grew up, like, they always knew Santa Claus wasn't real. And so I think I kind of probably figured it out from them. And as I got older, I remember being like 11 or 10 or 11 and saying, Dad, you're Santa Claus. There's no such thing. And my dad's like, well, if there's no such thing, you're not going to get any presents. So I had to pretend, like, till I was about 13, that I believed in Santa Claus even when I didn't. Or 19. Do you make New Year's resolutions? And if so, do you stick to them? I've tried. The last couple of years, my New Year's resolution was to lose weight, and I haven't actually stuck to it, I guess, because I haven't really lost what I wanted to lose. So, but I want to make another one this year to lose weight. Number 20. What makes the holidays special for you? Now, I guess having kids, my holidays are more special because I love to see, like, the happiness, and when they see Christmas lights, like, just to see them light up, just so excited. Like putting up the tree. This year was the first year that I actually let them help me put ornaments up, because before I just would do it when they were asleep or when they weren't around or at school or whatever, because I was just, like, I guess, controlling of what I wanted, how I wanted it to be and all. But this year they were so excited because I let them help me put the ornaments on, and they were so excited about that, and just, getting to see the joy, like, when they're opening their presents, and just it just makes me feel like a kid again almost, because I remember how magical Christmas could be. And my husband, I don't think he really grew up with the whole Santa Claus thing. And so, like, even now he's like, we don't need our kids to believe in Santa Claus. And I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with it, because it's just, it just makes it magical. I mean, eventually they'll figure it out, because in a way, there is Santa Claus, we're Santa Claus. So, I don't know, I just enjoy the holidays. It's so special now because of my kids. So, thank y'all for watching, and I hope that you will do this tag. And if you do, let me know. I'd love to see it. And so, well, I hope y'all have a nice day. Bye.